Well, recent data reveals IT accounts for nearly 10% of jobs in highest demand, and the local tech industry is also reporting extreme hiring needs at the moment. Andy Mellor is here for more on this. Andy, great to have your company today. Now, what is causing this hiring demand in the sector? Can it be attributed to border closures?
Yeah, absolutely. There's really two main factors that are contributing to the shortage. The first is really, previously prior to COVID, a lot of IT skills for projects were filled through overseas contractors, which clearly stopped through borders being closed. So that's certainly one of the major contributing factors. The other really is as research from the Australian Computer Society suggests that Australia needs to add 60,000 IT jobs every year. And there's only like 10,000 IT graduates coming. So there's this huge skills gap. So, even once borders open, we really need to sort of start promoting, to the younger generation that, tech's an industry that people need to sort of, make it exciting and cool to work in.
Yeah, absolutely. It's about having those conversations, isn't it? And I mean, when we look to the labour shortages, we're seeing it across multiple industries, whether that be hospitality or healthcare, and multiple industries are experiencing those labour shortages at the moment. What would you say is the key to sort of fixing this labour shortage within the tech sector? I know you guys focus a lot on automation as well by filling this skills gap here.
Yeah, so really what intelligent automation does, it can help fill the skills gap by really freeing up time. So what intelligent automation does is allows to automate a lot of manual repetitive tasks so that people can focus on, more strategic tasks. You can actually sort of skill them up, spend time on developing them and getting them to do, more strategic tasks that, add value in terms of serving customers or, really help drive, more competitive positioning for the organization.
Often when we talk about automation, people are quite afraid of that or often perceive it as a negative thing because it can often replace a job entirely, but that's just not the case always, is it?
Not at all. I mean, really, automation is a friend. So, if you look at it from a workload situation, um, as I said before, it can really help, people make their jobs more exciting. So take a lot of those mundane tasks and get them focusing on, higher value work. And there's a range of tools that people already use to automate. I mean, we all use spreadsheets. We don't manually total things up. We use formulas. So automation is just taking that to the next level, or intelligent automation to the next level. And research. So we conducted Forrester, did a research in Australia, and 56% of Australians already believe that technology is helping them through automation.
Yeah, remarkable stuff. Now, obviously, when we talk about the tech industry in general and going back to those labour shortages, there's often sometimes a stigma in regards to women going into tech roles, and sometimes women can maybe feel a bit, nervous about going into the tech industry. Do you still find that those stigmas and stereotypes are very much alive and very much a challenge in the tech industry at the moment?
I think less so. I'd agree, probably 10 years ago, but now I think most employees, I mean, particularly Kofax, we're very keen on diversity and, having that diversity. I mean, I'll be really frank, some of the best people I had in my team have actually been female. So I certainly try and encourage that because you're so much better at multitasking than we are. So, and get a lot done. So in terms of productivity, I'm certainly, it's a big focus. And I think, and even I think if you look at schools, they're really encouraging to do the STEM stuff and trying to get females into sort of engineering and other things. So it's definitely something that's really improving, which is great to see.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. Andy, great to have your company today. Thanks for coming on.
Well, thanks for having me.